Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what the rules are with regard to transiting through the UK, given the fact that Nigeria is now on the red list. So many people out there are, not just traveling to the UK, but are flying, British Airways that was connecting through London to the US and to other countries. What are the rules that you have to abide by when transiting? That is specifically what this video is going to be all about. But before I get started, I actually want to share some information, right? Or a question somebody on the Travel to Nigeria Instagram page had. The person said this: "Hi Funke, good morning. Please, do you have any updates about the international airport at Lagos as regards leaving back to the UK?" I'm gonna fast forward. Rumor has it that people are being intentionally made to miss their flight back from Lagos to make them stranded and ready to do anything to leave. And when they get to the UK, the hotel for isolation is fully booked and they have difficulty getting hotels. Person wants some information with regard to that. And there was a response that someone shared. Kaislam responded with this. He said, "So my wife's uncle and auntie left for Ireland on Monday, transiting through the UK via British Airways. When they got to the UK, they were denied entry and were told that even though they're just transiting, they still need to quarantine. And they said all the hotels were fully booked and they were sent back to Nigeria." Shaking my head. "They're going to try and transit through Paris tomorrow. It's a mess out there." So what exactly are the rules? But before I get started, if it's your first time here, my name is Sassy Funke. I create awesome content for Nigerian travelers globally so they can travel better and smarter. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below and give this video a huge thumbs up. So let's talk about what are these transit rules, right? What exactly are these transit rules? But what I'm going to now actually go back to is there was a press release released by UK in Nigeria. That's the UK's body based in Nigeria, where they talked about Nigeria being added to the UK travel list, right? Travel red list. So there was a specific sentence there when they talked about the ban, and they said travelers from Nigeria are still able to transit English airports, provided they have the necessary transit visa. For more information about transiting through the UK from a red list country, visit this particular link. So actually the link they said we should visit, right? So transiting through England. So this is the link with regard to what is the rules for transiting through England. And it states here that passing through England as part of an international journey is called transiting. What you need to do when you transit through England depends on whether you transit airside or landslide. Airside transit, what does that mean? It basically means that when you don't pass through the UK border control, you don't pass through immigration, you remain on the airside before you leave the UK on your connecting journey. So imagine if you were traveling, you got to the UK Heathrow and you just went to your next gate. You follow flight connections to your next gate. You don't go to UK border control, right? They said if that's the case, you need to take a COVID-19 test before you travel to England. You do not need to complete the passenger locator form before you travel to England, because that's specifically for people that are going to be in England, yeah? It also says that when you are in England, you do not need to quarantine or take any COVID-19 travel tests. The second point, it states here, landside transit. Landside transit is when you pass through UK border control on arrival, but you leave the UK shortly after, usually within 24 hours. You may leave from the same airport, railway station, or port where you arrived, or from a different one as long as you travel directly to that port of departure. You need to take a COVID-19 test before you travel to England. You must complete the passenger locator form before you travel to England. It then states specific things that you have to do on the passenger locator form. I'll link it down below so you guys can read that, just so that it allows you to be exempt. So when you're in England, you do not need to take any quarantine or take any COVID-19 travel tests. You must either remain within your port of entry until your departure from England. So you stay in that port in Heathrow or wherever you are, or you travel directly from your port to another port of departure in England, right? Key to note, obviously, you might need a transit visa. And I guess that begs the question as to why the particular person that shares his what's it called? His uncle's, that person shared his wife's uncle and aunt that basically got rejected and sent back to Nigeria. Because I think, yeah, maybe because they were going to Ireland. It says they left for Ireland, and maybe there's something around that. I think what really matters is following all the instructions with regard to what you have to do in your passenger locator form if you're going landside, so that they have that information in advance of what exactly is happening. I really hope this video has been useful, but even more importantly, what has been your experience and the experience of those close to you since this ban, since Nigeria has been on the red list? Like, I would love to know your experiences. Make sure you share in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. It's tough times, guys. Tough times. COVID is still here. It's still real. It's sad that, like, our country, our continent is being sort of like picked on, right? But I'm sure there's still a lot more I'm going to talk about in the future. So stay tuned. Thank you once again for watching my video, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.